Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a video that has been requested quite a bit on my channel, and I am going to be sharing my top year-round fragrances. These are fragrances that I feel like they will do fine in pretty much any season, and they're just very well-rounded fragrances, classy, feminine fragrances that you can wear pretty much for any occasion. Before I get started with today's video, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, and body care. If you like that type of content, then please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate all of the love and support. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started with today's video. So these fragrances are not going to be in any particular order, and I want this video to be kind of quick and to the point. So let's start off with the first one. I think that Givenchy's Ninja D is a beautiful year-round fragrance. This fragrance, I feel like it can just be worn for any occasion, any season, and it is just a beautiful tuberose, because the main note that I pick up in this one is pretty much like a bit of a spicy tuberose. There's a little bit of spice in this one, not too much. I believe it's vetiver that's in here, but this is just classy. It's not gourmand or anything, because I feel like certain fragrances, sometimes they just can't be pulled off all year long. Remember that you can wear a fragrance whenever you want to. It is your body, your taste, your nose, and we all have different noses. So this is just kind of an idea for fragrances that should be able to do good all year long. So yeah, this one is just very polished, I see like a very classy, she could still be sexy type of woman, but she's just very put together, very sophisticated, and just mature and grown. Next, I'm going to talk about one that I wasn't a fan of at first, and now I feel like this is just such a beautiful fragrance, and I think that this can be worn year-round, and this is Marc Jacobs Perfect. This fragrance has almond milk in it. It has rhubarb. It opens up with like a tart freshness, but then that almond milk just makes it a little bit creamy, not too much. It still has like an airy quality to it. It's so pretty. It's just a very nice, classy fragrance. I can see you wearing this pretty much in any occasion, and it's just, you're going to smell good. It's very classy, pretty, fresh, just put together type of girl. But it could also be worn if you're kind of casual, just casual but still put together. So jeans with a nice top, it will be perfect for that. This one has like this freshness to it. It is just amazing. All right, the next one that I think is really nice for all year round is Dior's Poison Girl EDT. This is one of my favorite fragrances, and it has to be the EDT version. I would not really suggest the EDP as a year-round fragrance, simply because that one is a little bit more thick. It's more just super thick, dense, and very concentrated fragrance, and it's way more nutty. This one, I feel like it just has a little bit of everything in it to make it appropriate for pretty much any season. When it opens up, you get like a citrusy blast, and it makes it a little bit refreshing. But then as it starts to dry down, you get the sweet notes. You get a little bit of caramel, tonka bean, vanilla. It just turns into like a really pretty sweet fragrance, but it's not too much of anything. I feel like it's a very well-rounded fragrance. And this one is just flirty, pretty, not too serious, but still, you know, makes a statement type of fragrance. I really love. Oh, that opening is just so good. The orange note in here, it just is beautiful. And then the caramel starts coming through. I haven't worn this one in a while, and Honestly, this is just a very nice year-round fragrance. Love it. All right, next we're going to be talking about a recent release, but I think that this is just gorgeous for year-round, and you can't really go wrong with this one. This one is Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Intense. What a gorgeous bottle. And this one is pretty much it has the Daisy DNA, but it has like this strawberry and honey vibe to it, and it's not too much. The honey is not too thick, it's not too dense. It's like a sparkling honey and strawberries, and I feel like this one, you can pop it on for any occasion and you're good to go. This one is just a crowd pleaser type of fragrance. Very pretty, very classy, put together. That's pretty much the vibe for all of these fragrances, so I don't want to keep saying the same thing for all of them, but that's just the vibe that they give me. It's just classy, put together, pretty, and just really nice for any occasion. All right, next we have Prada La Femme. Beautiful, very classy bottle. Looks very luxurious, and it just gives off that luxurious feel. This fragrance, I believe it was Maria Colette who said this as well, but this is like that Miranda Priestley type of, that's just the vibe that you get from this one. Very just rich, luxurious. It reminds me of a resort for some reason, but like a super expensive resort. Like, oh, this is definitely a year-round fragrance. It has like a clean vibe to it. I wouldn't say it's too soapy. And the magic for me with this one happens in the dry down. So when I first spray this fragrance, I'm not the biggest fan of it on my skin, but I let it sit there maybe for like 15 minutes and it just adds like this sweetness in there, and it is just magic. I think that it's gorgeous, it's very classy but sexy and like bossy and everything all in one. Sophisticated. You can wear this anywhere and you're going to smell good. It's just so good. The next one is My Way by Giorgio Armani. And this one, you guys, this is a year-round fragrance. This is beautiful. This has that bubblegummy tuberose type of vibe to it, but in the dry down, the Madagascar vanilla in the dry down really comes through and just kind of warms up the fragrance, and it's just beautiful. I really love this one. That bergamot in the opening gives it kind of like a bubbly, fizzy type of opening, but then in the dry down, that vanilla is just gorgeous, and this is one that you can definitely just wear it all year long. Okay, this next one is by Guerlain, and this is Mon Garland Floral. So I did own the original Mon Garland, which I think that one is beautiful for all year round as well. But I kind of preferred the floral version. It just gave me a little bit more. I feel like the original Mon Garland is a little more like a comforting scent, and it's a really nice fragrance. I feel like this one just gave me a little bit more. This one is another one that you can wear this all year long. For sure. This is just a very classy floral fragrance, and the lavender in here is beautiful. They did such a good job with the lavender. I can't really do the lavender in Libre. I did own Libre when I lived in Tampa, and I did wear it during colder weather, and I did like it. But after moving to Puerto Rico in the heat, that one just doesn't work for me here. I cannot do it. But this one is very nice. Totally different take on it. The lavender in Libre kind of pulls more masculine on me. This one is just feminine, aromatic, relaxing. It mixes with the florals and the vanilla so beautifully. The next one is one that I hauled recently, and this is Givenchy's Irresistible. And this is pretty much a perfect fragrance for anyone who thinks that they don't like rose. You will like this one. The pear and the ambrette in here is just, It opens up like a juicy rose. It's beautiful, it's musky, so feminine. This is just a beautiful fragrance for year round, and I strongly recommend that if you go to an Ulta or anywhere where you can get your nose on this one, try it out, because I feel like this one is a crowd pleaser, but it's not generic or anything like that. It's a crowd pleaser, but it's just beautiful. It's something that's very hard not to like. It's not offensive. You can wear this to work. It's just a gorgeous scent. Next, I'm gonna talk about a dupe house, because I don't own the original, but with time I have kind of grown to like this scent. Not enough to purchase the original, but Juliana's Perfume sent me Aurora, which is the inspired scent of Baccarat Rouge 540, and I think that this scent is just beautiful for year round. And this is pretty much an exact dupe of it, and this is one of those fragrances that you can definitely pull it off year round. The longevity on these fragrances are amazing. So good. I did not like this fragrance when I first started. I ordered a sample of the original Baccarat Rouge 540, and I just told myself, like, this is what everyone is talking about, and I kind of didn't really just fall in love with it like that. But the more I test it out, the more I can see myself wearing it, and it is just a perfect scent for all year round. This is a very hard fragrance to describe. It has sweetness in it. It has a woodiness to it. It has an airiness to it as well. It's just really nice.
Au poivre.
Au poivre.
Au poivre.
Au poivre. You guys, I struggle so hard, and I swear I try so hard. Au poivre. And I'm killing it. I know I'm killing it. But here's the super cute bottle. Now this one is not for everyone. I will give it a little bit of a warning. I really feel like this one is a year-round fragrance, but this one is one that you have to test out before you get it, because it's either you'll love it or you'll hate it. This one has 3 notes. So this is pink, pepper, rose, and patchouli, which you guys know I'm not a rose fan, I'm not a patchouli fan, and I'm not a pink pepper fan, but somehow it works in this one. It just has this freshness and coolness to it that I haven't experienced in other fragrances. It's very unique, and it's definitely one that you can wear year round. I think it's very sophisticated. It's very, to me, this just smells like a woman that has it all together, and she just looks put together from head to toe, super clean, and just, it has the sweetness that this has is probably from the rose, because it's not really sweet. It's just a peppery rose. That's the best way I could describe it. But it's so fresh and just so, like, it's feminine and very unique. If you were to wear this somewhere, I think that you would just be very unique. You would stand out. It's very polarizing to me. I feel like when I do wear this, I feel like I can smell it forever. It lasts a long time on me. I feel like it's just a really nice fresh rose. Next we have YSL Moon Body, and this is the EDT version. I cannot do the EDP just because it has way too much patchouli for my liking, but that one is also a year-round fragrance. This one's just a little bit lighter on the patchouli. It has berries, it's juicy, it's very feminine. This is a very popular one, and this one is just so nice. This one is definitely one that you can wear all year round, and it is just sexy, flirty, just juicy. Really nice. The next one is the also hated, and I honestly don't understand why, but here we go. This is YSL Black Opium, and this fragrance is one that you can definitely wear year round. To me, this is a gorgeous fragrance. Beautiful fragrance. Now this one, I would say it's year round, but more of like a nighttime type of fragrance. This is one that I would like to wear like on a night out on the town, you know, evening time. It just smells so good. It has that coffee in there. It has that vanilla in there. It's intoxicating to me. It's sweet. I love it. This is year-round fragrances. I would love to hear your thoughts on fragrances that you love to wear year-round. And if you own any of these, let me know if you love them, what you think about them. And I'll be waiting for you guys in the comments section. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I appreciate it so much. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I will see you guys in my next video.